Hello, hello. Just it even work? It's been such a long time. There we go. Hello, hello, everyone. Zach, I know that you're in here. Welcome. It's been a very, very long time. Don't mind my little dude, though. I've been streaming some stuff on another channel, and that's kind of my little character that I created. I don't know. Kind of feel naked without him. Plus, it means that I don't have to have a webcam on my face. You know. Hello, first 3D printing PNG duper here. Can you believe that? I'm a trendsetter. But anyway, what we're going to talk about today is a pretty big, exciting thing that happened. Lychee, whatever slicer, has been teasing a really big thing that they were doing, and we figured it was like some really big resin printer thing, which they kind of did. They improved it a lot in 5.0, but they've been working on an FDM version of the slicer. And if you go to the website, it just looks the same as always for resin 3D printers, blah blah blah, 3 Pro. But if you go to Lychee slicer, what's that? Filament overview. Oh my god. Click it. And there you go. Lychee. Okay, is it Lychee or Lychee? I don't know. I'm just going to say Lychee. Lychee slicer for filament 3D printers. Even got a cute little new icon. So yeah, they got the FDM version now. It's currently in public beta. I think everybody can get it, can like join in for free. Like some of the paid functions, like very precise cutting off and all that fancy stuff, is behind the paywall. But yeah, two slices in one, filament and resin. They are like expanding the market share because they've been known for their resin printing software, and now they're gonna go after the FDM market. Apparently, they got over 480 printers supported, so I'm gonna be trying this thing out on my Creality CR6 SE. Also, by the way, is the audio fine? Because I actually haven't checked my audio, so I don't know if I'm low or if I'm muted. Who knows? Maybe I've been talking to a brick wall. Who knows? Maybe I'm just an idiot. Let's see. Okay. Dang. Hi, by the way, hi, non-fam. Friendly and elegant interface for a better understanding. Ooh. But look at this. Look at how pretty this is. I haven't checked it myself, but look at this. Look at this menu. Look at how clean that is. Like showing like what sections talk about what. It's really clean. Let's see. Adapt your thing. Arrange tool. Okay. Ding dong. The pro version offers the possibility of cutting your model into like fancy tiny pieces, and like instead of just straight plain cuts, you can like make a cut and then like select, like you can just get a little chimney sideways and like all of that fancy stuff. Settings, always settings, master profiles. And so this is kind of, it's kind of like Prusa Slicer where, let's see. I'll just check it out when how this works. I don't know, because it's talking about override settings. So I don't know if you can actually save them or if you have to like redo it every single time. Let's see. Supports on the supports I'm excited for. I hope that they give us three supports. The banana for scale, obviously. Are you ready to go pro? I've been pro for like 3 years now, so. And almost 2 years I haven't been printing, so. Yeah, this is just why I switched to pro. Let's see the prices. Okay, so right now, in terms of pricing on all of this. Oh, yeah, right, I'm logged in, so it's not showing me anything. God damn it, just show me the pricing. If I remember correctly, you can get a free version of the Resin and the FDM Lychee slicer, but it lacks features. Like, you can use it perfectly fine, but like the fancy stuff like really customizing supports and stuff, it's locked behind a paywall. Then you got a pro. If it's just for resin printing, right now they're running a deal at $49 a year. With that, you get a free version of the FDM, so whatever. And if you want the full bundle that has both of them, it's currently $69, I believe, per year. Yes, it costs money. It's not free like Bruiser Slicer, Cura, whatever. But I've used Lychee a lot for like resin printing, and it's just way better. Yeah, I like it more than Cheeto Box. But let us actually check it out. Let's go to Lychee Slicer. Does this work? Boop. There we go. I've been preparing for this my entire life. Goddamn. So let's see. This I picked this model, and for some reason it's really, really tiny. I'll fix that later. But this is your basic Lychee slicer, you know, resin, history, blah blah blah. Essentially, this is what you normally get when you get resin. Now, if you go up to the little menu here, like the top, you can click on filament. Click. Create 3D printer. Let's see. Oh my god. Chocolate limiter, is that the chocolate printer? Come 3D. And I've never heard of brands like Dagoma, Dremel, Equifis. How many? Holy crap. Look at this. That is a lot of brands. Holy crap. Let's see. Creality. Because I'm doing my CR6. Creality. Let's see. Is the CR6 in this? CR10, CR10S. Creality CR6 SE. Okay. Apparently it's done. We're in the FDM version. Let's fix this 3D model first. Boop. Also, let's like make this way bigger because this is tiny. Still tiny. What the hell? Why is this model so tiny? I just want a little dragon dude. Something that has like that needs support. Now let's see. Is there anything different here? 3D printer. Okay, filament printing settings. Thickness 0.2. Edit. There we have the fancy menu. Let's see. Layer retraction on 4mm. That's right. That's what it is in Bruiser Slicer 2. Layer height 0.2. Maximum printing speed. I actually have this at 60. Top layers. I tend to do 4. Wall count. Yeah, 3. Bottom layer. 3 is fine too. Let's see what I have for infill. Standard grids. Oh, look at that. Like everything you select on the little thing lights up on the little drawing over here. So if you do this, shows extruder, layer height, the top layers, the wall count, I wonder if I say 4 if it will actually change the 3D model. Nah. The bottom layers. Infill. They'll probably have this change. Let's see. Gyro, triangle. Because kind of knowing that you first have to slice it to see the infill would be useful if you could, like, you know, see it here. Full linear. Let's just do grid. Grid, 20%. First layer height, 0.28. That's kind of beefy. Let's layer height that. 0.2. First layer fill speed. I've been set at 30 because I can't be bothered. First layer extrusion. That seems kind of high. 125%. Yeah, 115. Let's see. Spool price. This is extruder. It's like, say, $20. 1000 grams. Nozzle temperature, let's say 210. Once again, all these little lines pointing at whatever is being changed is so useful. Bed temperature 6. Support. Manual support density. That's good. Brim, no. Let's see. Material. Oh yeah, this is extremely. Over a line with your mouse to get additional help. I am assuming that you mean hover over a line. Okay, What does it? Okay, so can I do it now? There we go. Okay, so you can't do this on the quote-unquote official settings. You need to like copy the profile, which is kind of like Pooster Slicer, kind of. Let's see, brand. Let's see, Amazon Basic, Amerland, and a Cubic. Basic filled Eason, Keytech. Do they have extruder in here? No. So I'll pick everyone. Material, PLA. Name. This is matte. This is matte red. Can I pick red? Nope. It's purple, whatever. Comment. Oh my god, help me. It's coming. There we go. Spool price, I think it's actually 22. Blah, blah, blah. Retract distance. Okay, what's this? Retract engaged well. What's this? Engaged well, time between re-engaging filament and movement in milliseconds. Okay, so I guess it retracts and it's like the time it takes before it like unretracts. I have no idea. Retract rate. Actually, this on the profile on Pooster Slicer is actually set at 60. Retract Walson type. Actually, I'm gonna look at Pooster Slicer real quick for that setting because I have no idea what it is. Give me a second. Okay, in Pooster Slicer, it's just percentage. Can I change this to percentage? Nope. Let's say 1 millimeter. Actually, no, let's just keep it 2. That's what official profile is. Z-hop distance. 0.4. 0.2. Bed temperature 60, nozzle temperature 10. First layer bed temperature doesn't need to be 70. 210. Nozzle size override. What is this? Line width, extrusion width. Oh, this is I think this is your layer width thing that's normally set at 0.45. So let's see. Detect thin wall, avoid gaps, layers, layer heights. It supports adaptive layer heights. layer starting point. Let's put it at last. First layer. What's this? One. Okay. I don't know all of these settings. This is something that I'll need to play with a lot more. Let's see. Structure. What is this? Oh, wall order, wall count, shell overlap 30%. I think improves it is 25, but whatever. Shell extrusion 100%. Shell coast at end. Coasting infill. Okay, does it change here? No. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh, infill starting angle, infill repeat. Oh, I think this is the. I think this is the, you know, you can be like, oh, don't print infill at every layer, only do it like every 2 layers, which I always do. Top layers, 4 layers, minimum area. It's all fine. Speeds, let's see. 60. I normally have this at 40. Minimum speed 20. Move speed is actually at like 150 on the Prusa profile. Short path to min. I'll just keep this for whatever it is. Infill speed. Why is it at 0? I think at Prusa size this is also set at 60. Let's check. Infill. Yeah, 60. First fan layer speed 0. Doesn't seem like you can be like, oh, hey, first layer 0, second layer that. That's something they should add. First layer speed. Okay, that's the fill speed. Oh, that's separate. So this is the first one is for the infill, like the first layer, the bottom infill, and this is for the shells. So let's see if this actually changes. What's this? The brim count. Support manual, support density, whatever. That's more support outline. Okay. Can you change type of infill? No. I don't need a brim. Let's see. No, I didn't need to change that. It's just separate things. Okay. LU1 PLA matte purple. Oh my god, help me, it is coming. Press OK. Okay, so you have your 3D printer here, and then you have your filament printing settings, which is LU1 matte purple. Oh my god, help me. And I think I can just close this now. Okay. And here we have it, just regular old lychee slicer. I wonder if you probably can't yet, but it would be nice if you could add like a bed texture, like Prusa slicer. And I think Idea Maker has. Let's see, arrange, select, just select the thing, arrange it, move it in all directions, rotate, scale, copy, mirror, cut. Okay, so this is the how do I do this? So I haven't actually used. Okay. And apparently you can say, I want the head cut off like this, but I don't want the neck to be part. Select cutouts. only the selected ones will be used. So don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Buff. There you go. Now I forgot to do fix that. Now you cut off this without damaging the body. Which is really useful, like if you just want to cut something off, but it would be cutting off too much of all of it. So let's undo all of that, because I do not need to cut this. I do not intend to cut this dragon up. Tools, part splitting. I think, yeah, if it's like an STL that's like made of several parts that are fused, you can unfuse it. Measure. Oh yeah, the meshing tool, you can be like, here to this point is 51.88. I do not know how you can. Oh, okay. So I can be like, oh, how long is the snoot to the tail? 59. It's like these small little things that are pretty cool about Lychee. Okay, that's the same thing. I don't need to point out that. History library. Oh yeah, these are like just preset models. And you probably can use Boolean interfaces with and stuff. I haven't really touched that, to be honest. Prepare. Let's see. What do we got? Override. Supports. Layer on objects. Oh, this shows the layer lines. Support. Okay. Override. These settings will override your current printing profile. Yeah, these are just your average settings, like adhesion, advanced. These are just settings like if you specifically for this print want to divert from your standard settings. It's cool. Let's see, support. It seems it does not support. It doesn't have tree supports. That is extremely unfortunate. Length. Yeah, it just has cube. Support density, support outline, auto, manual. Island detected. Detecting islands. Then it's gonna show up like, hey, 53 islands detected. And all the red dots are essentially unsupported parts. There's actually more, but this is more like a resin printing thing. Accuracy. Real. Okay, why do we go from fast to normal to detail to real? Why the real? That's such a weird way to do it. Search selected, let's see. No, I guess this is going to show more. Nope. Oh yeah, the mouth has a bit more. And just like this kind of reminds me of how they're doing this. Is kind of, yeah, like how Idea Maker does it. How... What's the name of the slicer that never is going to get an update? Oh, Simplified 3D. Simplified 3D is never getting updated. Simplified 3D did the same thing. You click it, remove selected. Now let's see how good auto support is. Creates automatic support. 121 supports. Jesus. Okay, so let's show this. Didn't catch all of them. We'll see what happens when I actually start like properly slicing this. Oh my god, hi Tori. Tori, why are you watching this? New thing came out, I'm testing it. That's pretty much it. The tail needs support. I don't understand why it didn't support that. This teeny tiny little thing needs support too. Let's get a tiny little support in there. Bam. Man, when I downloaded this model, I didn't realize it needed this much support. God damn. So let's see. Is that it? That's pretty much it. Let's see. You can change the, what's this angle factor? What does that do? Or what do you do, Mr. Angle Factor? Let's say 50. What do you do? Oh, it just rotates the cube. Okay. Length width. 2 lengths. Wait, that's confusing. Why is length here twice? That's weird. Okay, so let's see. You count that supports. Okay, advanced support. Changing. Oop. Okay, just move that. Increase it. Standard stuff. You can do more in terms of supports than all the other ones, which is makes sense because you know Lychee started as a resin printing thing. Thank you, Tori. So let's see what this looks like. Export. At scale, there you go. That's the size of a banana. There's the banana. This looks actually kind of tiny, doesn't it? This looks ridiculously tiny. Why is it so tiny? Can I scale everything? Select all, scale 600%. I know, Tori, I know. Kind of bad model I picked, but I didn't know what I was doing. Let's see. Physical size on. Okay. Export slicer. Destination. File. Slice format. STL. Export scene. What does this? Complete. Top. I don't know what. It's not really showing anything. What's this? Bottom line. Is it like a piece of the screen that is not showing up for some reason? So, because if I remember correctly, it's supposed to show me. Oh, there it is. It's on the right. I'm blind. Please go, then you can see how everything looks. These supports are solid. What? That is kind of weird. Why the supports solid? That is funky. Supports. Delete all supports, yes. Yeah, for some reason the supports themselves are solid. Cannot change that. Okay, hotbed. Oh, and this is where you can start. So if you go into your settings, click the printer, click the wheel, you can set up your start fan, your start G code, fan, and max acceleration 1000, 1000. This is actually pretty high if I remember correctly. Proofs, I had this at 8. Let's see, edit. Can I change? Where's the support settings? This layer, no. Accessories. Support, okay. What does this mean? No. Recommended support density. What's this? 0.15. Okay, let's try 0.15. Generate auto support. Didn't do much. I mean, that's just a big brick of support. I'm going to make these supports smaller because that's a lot of plastic if these are actually uh 2mm. Search for islands. Okay, these are all the islands. Add support to all islands. There we go, that's a bit more manageable. Kind of stupid that the supports are solid instead of like a grid or whatever. But this isn't unbearable. I'm gonna add a brim though, because I don't trust these bottom. Filament. Boop, boop, boop. Adhesion. Brim. Okay. Okay, so now it should give me a brim. Complete. It did not. Overwrite. Yeah, I said give me a brim. Why is it not giving me a brim? It's supposed to look fine. Sports. For some reason it's refusing to give me a brim. That's kind of funky. Why is it so funky? Sure. Bam, okay. This just goes. That's for saving that. Yeah. Generate G code. Where's my SD card? It tells fill infill. Let's see. Maybe after slicing it, it stops being. Okay, there we go. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Where are my supports? Where are they? Okay. Speed. Can I see anything? It's like weird. It's like not showing the supports. No, that's really weird. I mean, it's a beta. It's a beta, so you can forgive them a little bit, you know. Let's see. Speed line type. Okay. Oh, geez, Christ! I turned on retract. Oh, here are the movements. The white lines are the movements that are gonna happen. Let's see. Color mode, travel, speed, line type, skirt brim, all. For some reason, in this, it's not showing the support, so I don't know if this is just a display error or. Anyway, let us shove this on a SD card. Share snapped. Go. Export G code to file. USB drive. Save. Exporting. Let's see. 4 hours, 55 minutes, 29 seconds, 40 grams. Save to. Okay. So let's see, does this have a, nope, it does not have the, what's the name for it? Eject button. Oh. I just got a notification, save to remove hardware without me doing anything, so I guess it does it. It doesn't give you the button to do it, but it just kind of does it. Okay, well, time to turn on good old reality. Okay, one thing that I noticed that is not that great is the startup, because you don't want a hot end that it's printing temperature when it homes. G29, G20, yes. See, it instantly sets its temp, which is not good because that print is gonna start oozing. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Excuse me. General. Extruder. Unfortunately, you can't like change it to. It slices in absolute positioning instead of relative. Does it too? Okay, first line. Yeah, in the Prusa, this is like 160 or 150. So that the ooze is minimal. But yeah, it heats the nozzle and bed at the same time, so I'm gonna have to change that it heats up the bed first. Kind of stupid decision. I don't know who made the profiles. Is it themselves or do they reach out to the community? Who knows? So while I wait for that, let's oops, wrong button. Layout. Let's get rid of this. Let's add the bestest of friends. A good old Benji. This nozzle is oozing so much right now. That's a lot of ooze. Well, that kind of sucks. Or whatever. Let's see. Benji. Let's try that slicing thing. Planar cut. Yeah. Start. Let's see this. The cut like this. Yeah, cutting this away. Say that. Select cutouts. So I do not want this to be cut. And bam, now you got a straight cut. Oh, whoa, Benji. Now I'm screwing up this Benji so much. Holy crap, that's a messed up Benji. I did not intend that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. This is funky. Can I just go back? Go back, please. Make us whole again. There we go. Cancel the cut. Okay, it's printing out a line. Let's see, prepare. I want this to be a 0.2. I want gyroed infill. I want 30%. I want a brim, please. Okay, it's printing a thing. Let's see. Banshee supports technically. Let's see what happens if I say island detector search. Let's see how many islands a Banshee actually has. One island? Where? Okay. I mean, I guess it's not. I guess these are technically supposed to be able to print a Banshee without supports. That's true. So technically, they're not wrong. Okay, generate all the supports for this. Let's see. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot of support for a poor Banshee. Generate G code. Let's see if it gives us a brim and what the supports look like. But yeah, it's not showing the supports after you sliced it. So weird. How does the gyroid look? Yep, that's gyroid there for sure. Just the attack points, move other moves. But yeah, it works, but they still got a lot of work to go. They still got a lot of work to do, especially if they want to catch up to like Idea Maker. And I also don't know what type of how they do the slicing, if it's traditional or that Arachne method. In my opinion, don't buy the pro version of this. If you want to try it out, do play around with the free version. I'm assuming that you can at least like change the size of the supports. Okay, let's see. What happens if I say add slice? What's the add slice? Okay, support density 15. Okay, export, generate. Oh, there we go. That actually looks, there we go. That's actually kind of weird support, but the support's actually there now. Okay, so I have the feeling that the support's gonna show up on the previous thing. And I can show you guys because I was a clever boy. And I have a camera. So the zoom is gonna be terrible because it's just a crappy old Logitech. Is it even doing auto zoom? Auto focus. Video. So that yeah, it's not doing. It's not doing the. It's not doing the support. It seems like it skipped the support. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. Meantime, I'm gonna try and see if I can go back to the future. Well, the past. Okay, there we go. Support. Okay, add slice. Support tab. Support outline on. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, this is taking a lot longer to slice. But judging from what I can see, it did not print the supports. It printed the outline of the support, but it did not actually print the support. And that's a shame. That's a bug. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's turn this off. Generate G code. Let's turn that outline off. And I'm also going to change the start G code because I don't like the whole preheating the nozzle all the way up. Not a big fan of that. looks pretty okay, but yeah, I need to quit that. That is not printing. No, it's not printing any spots. It did print a. It did print a brim. That's unfortunate. Well, these are some wonky, weird looking supports. Support that size. Okay. Okay, so this is the. I'm supposing the interface. Offset from part, support outline. This was at 45. Pillar width. Okay, let's try that. Override basic. That's the grid. 25 should be enough. Okay. Let's change the printer. Stuff. Boop. G code. And G21. Okay, I'm going to steal my settings from Fuchsia Slicer, custom G code. Okay, let's change this. M190, so it waits. Wait. Let's get rid of this. Can I copy this? Yes. Delete this. West push slash west push. There it is. I'm making sure that I got the right M109. Is that a wait or not? 109 in the morning. Okay, wait. That's good. So as I know in Prusa I can be like this, like say it minus that. But let's do 150. This 150 tool, yes. Well, move it up. Don't do the leveling, please. Okay. Yeah, okay, the home. Purge extruder. M1, what's this? M117. I haven't seen that one around. 117 is, oh, that's just LCD, never mind, I'm dummy. Set the acceleration, set jerk. Set the weight. I don't need to wait for bed temperature because I already did that. Okay. Second line filament retract. Okay. Fan end. Okay, that looks a lot better. It's not gonna do the wonky super preheat. Okay, so generate G code. Let's do this again. 1, 2. Ah, okay. Let's try this again. Export G code to file. Oh, I need to get a new chair, I swear to God. Export file to G code to file. Yes. Exporting. Yeah, this uses a lot more filament. Okay, so it was like 42 or 45 grams, so that's like 10, 12 grams of support. Okay. Now does it do the auto? Is it gonna do it? Or was that a fluke? I guess it doesn't auto eject. I don't know why it did it earlier. Okay. Let me set up my camera again. Hopefully it doesn't knock it down. Video capture device. Let's see what it does. While we're waiting for that, let's check out the resin stuff. Save, continue. Whatever. Okay, let's see if there's anything special with the resin side of stuff. 3D printer. Let's see. I got an Anycube Photon X. Let's say add new resin. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Look at this new menu. Ooh, community resin profiles. I haven't used Lychee in so long. So yeah, just like that's kind of cool. It's like an entire community thing. One got validated by Lychee themselves. Okay, let's go. So we got Anycubic, Photomon and X. We're going to use Elegoo. Rabbit standard. The standard gray. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, please. My camera. My camera got directed into the freaking gantry. I hope it didn't mess anything up. Okay, let's see. We got. Is there anything all? Is there any validated by Lychee themselves? I'm curious now. So it seems like when you use a profile, you're able to be like, hey, this works. So they got this whole entire thing going on. Because back in the day when I was just using my photon, my resin printers, I would go to the Anycubic community spreadsheet thing. Okay. Details. What are the details for this? Okay, so this is, oh yeah, this is like the Elegoo water washable ceramic grade. That's like what everybody uses now. So used by 100 plus users, approved by 2 plus. All these settings. And we can just go click this one, add selected profile to the photon mono X. Lift speed to okay. Compensation type, gray pixel, burning layers. I don't know what all of this is. This is all new stuff. Okay. I know that the burning layers are the first layers, exposure time 45 seconds, layer thickness 0.05, 1 second, lift distance. That's kind of high. 8 millimeters, that's kind of high for resin. How long does it? Exposure time 2.9 seconds, that's kind of long. Retract speed, lift speed. Okay, let's pick this one. So we have our little dragging dudes. No issues. Mirror, these are all the same things. The planar cut, all the. I don't know what the batch tool is. I have no idea what this is. I guess if you're just like doing like 50 different models, you can just be like, hey, these are all the files, and it just does it, like saves it in like batch numbers. It is kind of cool. I mean, it's a bit more professional, you know. Okay, prepare. Actually, can I? Tools. Magic. Support presets heavy. I prefer to be heavy. Auto orientation, all the supports optimize. I'm feeling lucky. Ooh, these are kind of thick. These are no, this is too thick. Those supports are way too thick. Optimize supports, well embracing. There we go. And that's how easy it is to do this in Lychee. Prepare. Support. You can change the type of your support, the tip diameter. Globally, you can just change the tip, the mid-range, the base tip. I know that you can now support, like, change everything separately and save it, so you can be like, oh, I want this as this, and then save it like that, and you can have multiples. Manual, advanced manual. This is all. Advanced editing essentially just means that you can like click. You can like take this, be like ooh, and just move it around. And you can just like actually like fully customize the supports. You can add extra braces. Oh hey, a freaking whoops, buy sex bot. What the hell are you doing in a freaking chat with like 3 people? Unfortunate. Mirroring, support painting. Oh yeah, this is the new thing. How do you do the support? how do you do the painting? I'm trying to click on support. Okay, can I just... Oh yeah, there you go. Just click and hold it. I can just paint on support. And bam. It's so cool. So what's the... Hold shift. Okay, I'm holding shift. That doesn't really seem to do anything. Islands. So, let's see if there's any islands. There shouldn't be. Normally it did detecting island thing already. But yeah, I'm kind of like I'm going through all my printers and setting them back up. Like the Creality CR6 is the one I'm doing right now. Gonna shove a BMG clone on it. I got Full Metal hard end coming from 3D Prima to thank them for what they did. Oh my god. 112 islands. Okay, so this tiny little bit, this little gray thingy here is unsupported. Add support to all islands. And it seems like it actually did it. Let's check it again, because I remember back in the days when I did support islands, sometimes it just wouldn't do it, and you would have to like make a custom support because it wouldn't take it. It seems like they fixed that. Yeah, after the Creality, I'm probably going to... I might... Okay, so my big U is back in shape, my airy one. Technically, I still need to do the hot end swap. The Creality is pretty fine. The Prusa I'm probably going to sell. Let's see. I technically should still build that Fuku's. And then I got like my T-Rex that I need to fix. I need to install the carbon fiber watts and all of that stuff on the Predator to make that thing functional again. My Artist V needs some serious love. But you know what? I'm probably going to fix up my old Photon and wonder if that FEP is even still alive. The resin that's in there has been there for like over a year now. So God knows what the resin is like now. Might be a solid brick, might be clumpy, I don't know. I need to swap it out and I can see if I have any resin in the house. Because I didn't buy a lot of resin, because resin back in the days was like 40 bucks for a bottle. But yeah, now that Lychee slicer is like, yeah, no islands. Back in the days it would be like, oh, 1 or 2 or maybe 5 islands unable to be supported. But it seems like they fixed it all. Proximity, real time, okay, that's also new. That's the lifting, auto, blah blah blah. Where is hollow? One object needs an update, okay. Search selected. Suction cup selector. Visibility. Where is this suction cup? Is this inside? Okay. Hello there. Goedenavond, goedenavond. Okay, let's see. Walls, hollowing. Okay, let's see. Support, we got all of that. I don't see the... Where is it? Back in the day, there was like a button where you could be like, oh, hey, you place there's a whole bunch of new supports, and you could like tell, hey, brace these, like make sure that they brace and not just straight. I don't see that anymore. Either I'm blind. Maybe, oh, there we go, bracing. I was blind. 1,765 braces added. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Hollow. Quality. I want a lot of quality. I want maximum quality. Let's hollow this. The printer is printing this dragon thing that I did in the FDM version. I sliced up a file using the FDM beta. And while this is printing, I'm just looking at all the new stuff they added to the Resin version. Okay, so there we go. It's hollowed. So now probably there's going to be a lot of suction cup issues. Yeah, if it finishes and doesn't, explode. Okay, let's see. Show me the suction cups. Probably should add some holes. Can you just go away? Please, go away. Get in my way. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I want to go back to my hollowing, make some holes. Big holes, because this is a pretty big... Well, let's see. No suction cup detected. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of cool because you can actually like see where there are like the yellow lines. If I remember the press release, it's like the areas where there's a little bit more stress than normal, where there is a risk that there's a little bit of suction, but if it isn't too bad, it won't error out. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. These suction cups still. God damn. I can't really fix that. I mean, unless I start putting holes in. I guess I could put a small hole in here. Put like a teeny tiny hole. Right. Yeah. Essentially put holes where you can't see it. Oh, let's put a teeny tiny hole in his mouth. And I went straight through his head. Holy crap. Nah, it's still going through his head. There we go. Now it's not poking out of his head. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, like, with these types of complex models. Okay, still complaining about suction cups, whatever. I give up. Okay, that's blockers. Anything else? Exterior. Okay, that just looks wonky. Yeah, okay, that's the magic. That's the standard. At scale, let's see, the banana. See, 4 hours and 38 minutes. Like, this isn't that much faster than 3D print, like just FDM, because in FDM it was like 5 hours and 50. So it's probably the settings, because I'm pretty sure that if I use this is like my old slicer. No, no. Anti-aliasing. Smooth surfaces. Destination file. Okay. Okay, let's see simulator. Boop. Just start tipping this. I mean, 5 hours for a printer with a mono screen. I mean, okay, let's look at my old photon. It should be slicing this up now. Okay, yeah, okay, 11 hours. Yeah, okay, that's a lot faster. Never mind, I'm just a silly goose. Okay, that's a lot faster. Picture, okay. Yeah, that's your standard. It looks like slice, slice, slice. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Continue. Let's see. Let's give them the little cat dude. Actually, let's look at the other printers. 3D printer. Let's add another printer. Why not? I want to add a filament 3D printer. I want to make a... I wonder if the Prusa section is like... Oh my god, they already got a profile for the Prusa, original Prusa XL. They already got a profile for the Prusa XL. Can you believe that? Yeah, sure. Let's go. What's the speed set at? 50. That's kind of slow. Yeah, it's gonna be released in January. Can I just delete it? Can I delete? Does it already have G codes? It does. I don't know if this is... Yeah, this is like random guesstimates, because no way in hell that it's only gonna be 800 accelerate. Yeah, I don't know how you delete printers you added. Oh, there you go. Delete Prusa. Yes. I'm actually going to cancel my Prusa XL pre-order. I pre-ordered the base version that just has one tool head, and I saw the one head tool head, and honestly, for 2,000 euros, it's not worth it. I mean, I can buy a fight stack for 350 version, and then I can buy freaking Bambu Labs, the standard version, not the P1P, but the I forgot the name. What was it? The X1, not the carbon one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the price of one Prusa, you could buy. We're not talking LDO for one, because LDO for one is like what, 50, 1400, 1600. I saw the 5 stack for one. By the way, they're selling for like $800 now for the 3, or $900 now for the 350mm version on AliExpress. So that's a really good deal, and I think the 413 0.1 is like $320 now. So you could buy a 350, so a 412.4 at the normal price is for 5 seconds like 980. So that's 1,000. You could buy, and then you can buy the Bambu Lab X1, and you got your big printer, your 350 by 350 by 350. You got your Bambu Labs for all your ASA, ABS, and specialty filaments that runs way faster than the XL is gonna go. Or you can go like, oh hey, you can buy, I don't know, you can buy you can buy like almost 10 of the Sofol S306 06. You can buy the 4-on, and then you can buy 4-on 0.1 and still have money enough, and then you can buy a 6K and a cubic printer, or you can buy like a 6K, 8K Elegoo printer. It's so stupid. The price for the XL is so overpriced in my opinion. Yes, it is super extremely complex, like the extruding system and the 50 billion sensors in the hot end and all of that. It's all cool, but for example, the they have that little guard for drafts, like this folding thing, so that the sides are protected. I originally thought that was mechanized. I thought it was literally like a little curtain that you like goes up automatically. No, it's magnetic, so you have to manually lift it up, and it's held by magnets. I don't think they have a cover for it, but yeah, let's go while we're waiting a little bit. Where's my OBS? Yes. Okay, let's go to Prusa, because why not, right? Okay. Oh, by the way, I saw these at Formnext, and I love 3D printers, but look at these prices. Here you go. Look at this, right? Look at this fancy printer. Oh, by the way, it's not a phone. The website does not say it's a phone. It's literally just a custom display. You know, Trilab, Prusa bought these guys. What's the size? Multi-days, Canvas, got all these fancy things. It's 300 by 400 delta. Okay, let's see. So, it's only got an E3D Titan extruder. No, nothing fancy, just a good old Titan extruder. It's got an old V6 Volcano. 3 USB ports. Does it even say? Maximum chamber temperature 80°, so it's heated. That's good. 300°. Okay, maximum 105. But like, in terms of like mechanics, like the Titan extruder is old. It's really old. I mean, Titan extruder has been around for how long? By like 4 years, or like something like that. It's really old. and they want you to pay $10,738 for this. You can buy the was it, is it Sun or whoever with the Super Racer or that V400 for that's like 1,000. You can buy 10 of those and just put some enclosure around it. It's so overpriced. The cheapest one is this one, and it just got. Let's see what the specs on this. Also Titan, and I think that yeah, and it's not even a volcano. It's just a standard V6. It's so overpriced, beyond belief. Mini Plus. Remember when the Mini Plus, the kit, was like, I don't know, wasn't it like $400? It was like $399 or something. It's $520 now for the kit. But honestly, even so, it's still, I don't know. How much is a Mark 3S these days? Okay, so they don't sell any build versions. The Mark 3S Plus, the Mark 3 is like 5-6 years old now. The kit, just the kit, $966. What the hell is going on? Why is it so expensive suddenly? What the hell? Yeah, shipping to Belgium, so it's not like it's like taking. What the hell? Did it really get that expensive? $966. What the hell? So expensive. What the hell happened? The Prusa is suddenly so expensive. And don't forget that this is a print that's been around for 5 years. They've paid back the R&D, and none of these parts are special in any form or capacity. Even the extruder is mostly just plastic. Okay, how much is the resin printer? That's teeny tiny resin printer, right? This is not a big resin printer. It's got fancy features like autofill and like fill. Like if it's running low, sensor, it's all cool. Well, but that thing's like 2 years old now. $2,418 for a resin printer the size of essentially the old Photon. Okay, so now let's look at the Prusa XL. So semi-assembled. Oh, actually, it's gotten more expensive. $2,418. $2,418 for the Prusa XL. You can almost buy two. You can almost buy like the Bambu Lab X1 Carbon and the Bambu Lab P1P for that money. And like, oh hey, you want 2 heads? Well, that's $3,000. That's $3,000. Oh, you want a full stack? You want all the extras? You want, you know, the 5 colors? Well, that's $4,233. Like, who's going to buy this? Yeah, it's huge. It's very technologically advanced, but in the end, this is all just bent aluminum sheets with some printed plastic parts. The screen is super teeny tiny. It's like the same size as the original Mark 3S. They didn't even, you know, for that price, starting at $2,400, you would at least expect them to give you a touchscreen. Nope. I know that it's going to be really good, but this price is ridiculous. Okay, did they freaking Prusa get way more expensive now? Yeah, it did. Yeah, oh my god. I think I remember their PLA being like $22 dollars, like $25. It's gone up by $10. Bambu Lab P1P is coming soon. Then more. And then Bambu Lab comes up for $699 for a objectively, no, actually, objectively better printer. I'm sorry, but the Mark III's is not what it's. There's so many cheaper printers now that print as good as that thing, and it's just name. This thing prints super fast. It's very advanced. And then you go for, okay, Bambu Labs, shop now. Okay, Jesus, oh my god, stop moving. I actually really enjoy touchscreens. It just works faster. Okay, so the Bambu Labs. Okay, so the full version, the combo, the X1 carbon is, yeah, I know that including VAT, it's like 1,600. So for 1,600 euro, you get the full-blown X1 with all the LiDAR stuff and all the fancy stuff with 4 color AMS. And yeah, I mean, and then you still got some money over to buy either like 400, 500 euro worth of filament, or you can just straight up buy another printer for that money. It's just really sad. If you want a Delta, Devil Sun V400, $799 for, what is it, 400? How big is it? Please, China, just tell me the size. Okay, 300 by 410, so it prints slightly taller than the fancy one. But I think this print fast. This can print at 400 millimeters per second. It comes with clipper and all of the good stuff. You know, and that's what I don't understand. I don't understand why. Or like Anchor make. Right, Anchor. There we go. 3D printer. Pre-order now. Me and Zach saw this thing in real life. This thing, it goes fast. This thing, it looks clean. It's like, it looks professional and it doesn't look like a toy. And it's $799. Anchor and thingamajig Bambu are like, in my opinion, the Mark III is not a competition anymore. But yeah. Plus, hey, we saw this thing with like, because it's got like dual Y, right? It's got the power engine or whatever it's called. And one of the belts was broken at Formnext and it was still printing as fast. It was kind of cool. I don't know what the color engine is apparently there. Here you go. This is their multicolored thing. 6 colors. And July 22. Damn. No perch tower. How does it? Okay then. I don't know how it's gonna perch, but yeah. It's kind of silly, all of this. Oop. Let's make this a bit bigger. There we go. The supports are kind of weird in this. The supports are weird, like it's a single wall, it's not a grid or something. But we will see how it goes. I'm gonna let this finish printing. This is like a 5-hour print. And yeah, I'll post a picture on Twitter when it is done, which will be tomorrow because it's already midnight. Oop. Yeah, final opinion about Lychee slices FDM. It's good, but it still needs a lot of work. It's missing some features. Like Idea Maker has a lot of specialized features. Actually, the Bambu Lab slicer also has cool features, like depending on the angle of the slope, it slows down and stuff like that. They don't have all of this. And the weird, if you do the supports and if you do manual generate automatic supports, and then if you then slice it, it doesn't actually, unless it does it now magically. Okay, now it does it. God damn it. Well, that must have been a bug because earlier with the dragon didn't show the, it didn't print the, it didn't show the support. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? You know what? Okay, this model goes away. Add files. Let's do. I have a complicated model laying around. If this is what it is, I think it is. It's going to be complicated. Yeah, it's a beta. There we go. This is what I use to print on my all my resin printers, and this is what I use for resin printing samples. Like on FDM, I print the layers a lot and then put a little sticker on it saying what filament and color. This is what I used to do for resin printers because it's a very detailed model. It's a bit complicated, and it's a really good show of color. Okay, so let's see what happens if I try to put supports for this. 361 supports, let's go. Yep, that's about right. That's about what it was back in the days. Island detector. They need to add a magic button for this too, where it does everything in one go. Okay, let's see. Add support to all islands. Okay, export. I'm still in manual. Is it going to actually do it? Slicing kind of takes a while. Let's see what this gives. Okay, it's doing the supports now. I can see my computer's water reservoir are moving faster, so it is actually stressing out the CPU, so that's good. It's not like doing only one core. Okay, then it does take a while to slice, holy crap. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Supporting. Okay, you're about done. Okay, let's see. Yep, it did it. There are the supports. I guess something was bugged earlier. Maybe I did something wrong. But yeah, I'm actually generally surprised that this doesn't have tree supports because, you know, Lychee, little Lychee or whatever, started as resin printing, so they had the entire tree structures for the resin printing. Why you would expect these guys to have tree supports standard? I'm actually kind of disappointed by that because I expected just the support system to work like a resin printer with tree supports. Prusa Slicer doesn't support tree supports. Idea Maker still doesn't have tree supports. Only Cura has tree supports, and I hate using Cura with a passion. I hate how it looks and how it works. I don't like Cura. I like Idea Maker the most. I like the interface. And I really expected this to, you know, have that. Kind of sad. And judging by the preview, it doesn't seem like it's using the new fancy Arachne thingy majingy, where it like changes the extrusion rate based on whatever. So this still needs a lot of work, a lot of work. But hey, it's a beginning. If they listen to community and they actually work on this very hard, then bam, this should be good to go. But yeah, I don't know if Super Slicer has tree supports. I think not. But I am personally waiting for Super Slicer to do their next update with Arachne and stuff. Because as Lychee Slicer is now for FDM, I would not use it for FDM printing. It doesn't have enough features. It's lacking some stuff I really like that's on the other printers. I like Idea Maker, but I like Arachne from Prusa Slicer. So if Super Slicer adds that, which Super Slicer also has a bunch of features that I like that are also in Idea Maker, then I can go to Super Slicer. But if they add everything here in Lychee Slicer, I might actually consider trying Lychee Slicer for a month or two. See what it gives. And now to see how much filament is this going to take. 242 grams, 25 hours and 25 minutes. Oh boy, that's... Now I'm curious. Because... now I'm curious for something. Okay, so Windows Capture. I just opened... oh my god, Bambu Lab, why? Of course I want to try show off Bambu Lab and then it's like, oh hey, you need an update. God damn it. Yeah, on the Mono X this print takes like 10 hours. It's a very long print. But it's also a very big model. Okay. I want to see how quick this dragon print. Oh, the size of this thing, it's layout. Let's see, how big is this thing? This thing is 194 millimeters tall. So it's almost 200 millimeters tall. It's a tall boy. It's a very tall boy. Okay. Okay, let's look at Bambu Lab, Bambu Studio. Create new project. Did they add any printers? Printer. Printer selection. They added 4-1 stuff. Only ended 2. Okay, let's go. We got the Bambu Lab X1 carbon. Confirm. Belgian got enough money to buy a Bambu Lab. Let us get the same model. Boop, 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 boop. Where is it? 3D printing files. Dragon. Let's see what this gives. There you go, there it is. 0.2 layers, whatever. Draft speed. I don't know what I don't know what the actual speed is of like the super fast thing. I actually don't know, but look at these speeds. Travel of 400 millimeters per second, outer wall 200. Support, enable support type. There we go. Bambu Labs has 3 supports. The Bambu Studio has 3 supports. I don't know what auto is. Okay, how do I slice it? Slice. So, if you want a slicer with 3 supports, Bambu Studio has it. The only problem is that it only has their own printers, 4 ones, and the 3, whatever, one of the Ender 3s. But I guess you could just change stuff. And let's see how long this takes. I have nothing against Enders. I mean, I got a Creality printer. I got a CR6 from Kickstarter, but I never bought the Ender 3, or Ender 2, or Ender 5, or Ender 4. Did you know there's Ender 4 apparently? I never bought an Ender. Like, my first printers that I got was the back then 5 Dino, now the Formbot, T-Rex 3 700 millimeter tall, which is a 400 by 400 by 700 IDEX. I got the Anacubic Predator, which is a Delta. I got the Photon, the original one, and the Prusa Mark IIIs. Those were my first ones. So I never bought an Ender. Yeah, essentially went pretty high end instantly. I've been technically my very first 3D printer was a, oh god, it's back in the room. It's an Italian brand. Be right back. I'm gonna look at the brand because I forgot. I remembered. ShareBot Next G2, which is dual head, but it's like linked together. It's like 2 hot ends like tied to each other. And that was like a 3,000 euro printer, and that was like 10 years ago. Like, this was like really old school. Like, nobody was using TMCs. With not ceramic hard end and crap like that. That was technically my first printer, but there was no Joel, or no 3D printing nerd that was really popping off. Like this was before like YouTube really started to have a lot of 3D printing stuff, and if you wanted 3D printing stuff, it was kind of niche to find it. But yeah, then I got those printers. Then let's see. I bought the area one. I know that. I bought the area one. Then let's see. I backed the Big UBX. I actually really like that one. I backed the JG Maker Artist D, which is also an IDEX. It's absolute crap. Don't buy it. I bought the iFactory 1, which is a belt printer, also on Kickstarter. That thing is also crap. Don't buy it. Essentially, we were all the Kickstarter people the normal 1 version. It was just beta testers, because now they got the 1 Pro, which has like apparently like belt leveling and all of that crap and all these fancy stuff. And it's essentially like they essentially took like a really cheap Core XY printer. Like I forgot the brand. I don't know. I forgot the brand that they used, and they essentially just took it apart and used that to make the printer. And then oh, there we go. Is it done? There you go. Look at that. So the same model. Right, with 3 supports. Let's see. Okay, so 242. Okay, so the normal standard supports on FDM, the standard supports, this print would have used 242 grams, right? This with the 3 supports is 145 grams. That's like 100 grams less. Yeah, about 100 grams less. The Creality would take 25 hours and a half. The Bambu Labs does it in 6 hours and a half. 6 hours and a half. So if we use this, so let's just say let's say 6 hours and 25 hours. So 25 5 or 6. That is 4 times faster. 4 times faster than a standard printer. And I get a feeling that that's not even like, I don't know if that's the ludicrous speed setting, or that's just normal. It is absolutely insane. And let's see, we just clean time machine. This is, yeah, see that's a problem now. Like they added printers, but you can't really change anything. You can exclude you can change the height, but you can't change X or Y. So if you have like a 300 by 300 printer, you can't use this slicer. So technically you can't use this slicer for anything but the Ender 3. And that is such a shame. Let's see. So you can't maximum speed, jerk, extruder, all of that info is all there, machine code. But you can't change anything in terms of width. I mean, you could do something like, hey, take the 4 Trident 300s and take this, but then transfer, but then you have to change all the settings and all of that crap. So technically there is a way around it, but it's just a pain. I hope that Bambu Studio gets a proper custom setting. Because I would actually use this slicer if I could. Because it's got everything you need. Layout, first layer, adaptive, all the line width stuff. You can, all the seam positioning, precision, ironing, advanced, bridge flow, trick, boop, boop, boop. What's strength? Parameters, detect wall, show list, boop, boop, boop. And speed. And the slowdown for overhangs is very important. So on the benchy, if the curve, like, instead of always going the same speed, like if it detects that the slope is like, say, 45 degrees, it slows down so that the filament has time to cool, so that the curve and the edges aren't rough. Acceleration, travel, so the supports, also 3 please. Bed adhesion, prime tower, flush objects, flush options. Yeah, that's for filament change, color changes. This is if you want to do sequential printing, spiral phase mode, time lapse. Yeah. Okay, confirm. Can I filament settings? Temperature. Max this. Cooling. No cooling for first layer. Minute. But I think if I remember correctly, this slicer is based on Prusa slicer. Are you still slicing, bro? Oh, did I screw up? Wait. Did I? Is it still slicing? Because I might have changed something accidentally. But yeah, in general, final thoughts on Lychee Slicer. Don't buy it. Try the free version, see if you like it. And honestly, just wait. Because it will get more features, it will get improvements, because Mango 3D, the company behind it, is not they're not like Simplified 3D, where they just sit. They do stuff. Would I replace the Lychee? Would I replace Prusa Slice or Idea Maker with Lychee right now? No. Actually, I would actually be looking at using Bambu Studio just for the tree supports. I don't know what's going on. Is it actually slicing? Is it not slicing? Please tell me. If I say 2. Oh yeah, this is if you're connected to Bambu Lab. But I don't know what's going on. Why is it? I can't change anything. I don't know if it's still slicing. Let's see. Let's look at Task Manager. Are you still slicing? No. Why won't prepare? I think I bugged it. Yeah, I bugged it. Actually was doing... Yeah, because for some reason I... Transfer. Okay, slicing cancel. Thank you. Support. Enable support. 3 hybrid slice. There we go. I hope that they added because as it stands now, I won't change it. I won't use it because it doesn't have. I have truly expected 3 supports, which it doesn't have. So there's no real point in me changing. And Bambu Studio needs to be more open for other printers. So for now, I'm going to stick to Prusa Slicer for Arachne because it is nice. And I get a feeling that that Lychee doesn't use Arachne, it uses standard slicing. So yeah, for now I'm still gonna stick with Prusa Slicer. I'm kind of curious to see what the estimate is on for the Ender 3. And the only, you know what this is making me want to do? This entire endeavor right now, the end of this, just really makes me want to get a Bambu Lab. Because that speed is ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. And like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel the XL because Prusa themselves said don't expect it to be a speed monster. It's going to be a lot faster than the Mark 3S, but it's not going to be like 4-1 speed, so I don't see the point in it anymore. And Bambu lamps, even if you take a more normal speed, is still faster than anything else. Now, in terms of Lychee Slicer and Resin, if you have a Resin printer, absolutely worth the money. Absolutely worth the money. It is the best slicer for resin printing, hands down. G2Box is great too. There's a lot of community tools for like for anything that got missed. But in my opinion, what is it? $49 a year right now for Lychee Slicer. That's like, how much is that? I can't do math in my head. Let's say $49. $49 divided by 12. That's $4 a month. Yeah, I know. I don't like that either. But everybody is going to do that now. You'd think the Prusa XL is pretty much all proprietary. And Joseph has already said that it's going to be more closed source than all the other ones. Everything about the hot end, the changing tool, all of that crap is all designed by Prusa themselves. They're not using E3D nozzles or anything. Even the nozzle is made by themselves. So in the end, even the Prusa XL, you're going to be dependent on Prusa. And will only probably be able to get those parts from Prusa. And in the end, Bambu Lab parts will get cloned. Maybe not fancy stuff like the LiDAR and stuff, but like stuff like the hot ends and crap. China is just going to buy a Bambu Lab and start copying all the measurements and all of that. That's going to happen eventually. But XL has so much of their own crap, like 50 billion daughter boards and all of that. That's a lot of stuff to clone. But then again, if you look at the Prusa Mini, they cloned I don't remember what the board is called for the Prusa Mini. I think that the Prusa Mark III was Buddy. or whatever it was called. Or the mini board is named Buddy. I mean, the clones were out in like a week or two after the mini came out, and they cloned the board perfectly without a burning fuse. Okay, so there we go. 3 supports. 153 grams, that's still about 100 grams less with 3 supports. Let's see. And printing time is 19 hours, so that's pretty much 6 hours faster than with the normal supports and all of that crap. This is on a Ender 3. I'm pretty sure that the CR6 can go a bit faster. So yeah, Lychee Slicer, good first version. Need to add a lot of stuff. Not gonna swap slices, but it's exciting to see more slices show up. And in the end, everybody's gonna start stealing ideas from each other. That's how things just go. Honestly, in terms of learning, everybody always keeps on saying, oh, buy like a Prusa Mark III or whatever, or a mini kit so you can learn about how 3D printers work. I built a Mark III's kit, and the only thing I learned is that I hate T-nuts. That's the only thing I learned. I hated T-nuts. I hate T-nuts. They need to stop moving. But honestly, if you're not planning to buy like a Voan or stuff like that, like other gigantic kits, if you're just gonna buy an Ender, a Big Q, an Elegoo, all of that stuff, all of those just, it's like 2-3 parts you need to put together. And if you need to change hard ends or stuff, you're gonna need to look up stuff anyway and print parts anyway, so you will need to learn that at that moment. And building a printer from scratch from like a Prusa kit is fun and all, but it's mostly frustration, and it takes so long, and you have so much chance of screwing up, or something is not square, or this is that. And with no quote unquote normal printers, you just put the thing in the thing, you screw it together. At most, if something is slightly off, you just loosen like 2 screws and you fix it, and that's it. Like Zach, you remember when I streamed me unboxing the Area one, right? You remember how the Area ones, the top bar was like flipped, like I needed to rotate the entire thing. And that was like the only time I really had like, what the hell? But for the rest, the Big Q was just screw the thing in the base on the top gantry, put some wires in, done. The CR6 SE, same thing. Western print is already put together. My T-Rex, my idea maker. It was just 4, 6 screws or 8 screws and you're done. The Predator was a bit more because you have the top part, the bottom part, and the 3 sides you needed to put together, because otherwise the box would be huge. And honestly, there is so much, not misinformation, but just people recommending upgrades just for the sake of upgrades. Like, I've seen so many people be like, hello, I bought... Okay, I'll keep on talking about Prusa, but I mean, I've also seen the Prusa community for so long, so I had the most examples from that. It's like, hey, somebody buys a new Prusa, and then it's like, oh, you should get a Slice Engineering Magnum and the Bondtech thing, and get this. When people are like, oh, hey, something I can change or improve, and people just slammed it instantly with, hey, buy a almost $300-400 upgrade kit. That doesn't really matter. Like, nobody with a Prusa Mark III's needs a Magnum. It doesn't print that fast. it really doesn't print that fast, so why would you need it? And honestly, for beginners, this is the best time. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan. Dan, I finished Lychee slicer thing, and then we were talking about slices, and then I decided to check out Bambu Studio, and then I discovered it has freaking tree supports, and I'm jealous because boop, window capture. Let's go back to Lychee slicer. Lychee slicer doesn't have tree supports. The resin printing focused company does not use tree supports, and this is the only type of support you can pick. This is the only type of support you can pick. Lines. You can tell it's a beta. It's very much a beta, but hey, Dan, look at the cool menus for the settings. Look at this. Oh, hey, you want to change it's password extrusion? Here's a little squiggly line that goes to the extruder. Filament, you want to change stuff. Oh, squiggly line to the filament right there. Layers, goes to the layers. Walls, infill, shows the infill. First layer, brim. Like, it's all very obvious. And it's like, hey, this settings affects the nozzle. This affects the filament. This affects the extruder. This affects the walls, the infill. Like, it's very clean. It's extremely clean. And if you want to add a printer, look at this, the size of this. Look at the size of these options to add a printer. I just noticed they don't have a VOAN option. Hey Dan, what's your favorite printer right now? Your favorite FDM printer? Let's see if it's in the list. MakerBot. Okay, let's see. So the Prusa Mini. Let's go to Prusa Mini. Boop, boop, boop. Where's Prusa? Prusa. Okay, Prusa Mini, XL, Mark II, Mark III, Mark IIIS. Okay, Prusa Mini. Okay, 2.2 millimeters. Okay, bam, you got a little picture of the printer, so you can just select, you can see what printer it is. So I'm kind of confused because the CR6 SC has blue on the picture, even though it's not blue. You pick the Prusa. Oh, the model is too tall. Layout, select. Scale, fit to bed. There we go. The FLSun SR. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. 3D printer. I'm gonna delete this because I don't need it. Add filament 3D printer. FL. Let's see if they have the FL printers. FLSun. The super. Yes, they have the Super Racer. They got pretty much all of them. They even got a V400 in there. Oh, your ring shows nice. Let's see how long this takes. Yeah, there's a the slicer. There's a free version of it. It doesn't come with like certain specialty features like manually changing the support width and stuff like that, and the advanced menu. And it also doesn't support a very fancy cutting function. You know how if you try to cut planer cut something, sometimes you accidentally cut a part of the model that you don't intend to cut and it's a big mess, you can actually like make a cut and then just be like, oh hey, that part of the model doesn't need to be cut. Okay, infill support. Okay, let's see how quick the standard settings are for the Sun. I know for the CR6 this took like 25 hours and a half. And by the way, Dan, I printed this same model with 3 supports. Well, sliced it in Bambu Studio with X1 carbon. The Creality would have done it in 25 hours and a half. The Bambu Labs did it in 6 hours or 7 hours and a half. It was like 4 times faster. It's that thing is so stupid fast. That thing is so ridiculously fast. Like what the hell? Okay, let's see. How long would this take? 17 hours on the Super Racer. So that is 3, 6, 7. So that's 8 hours faster than the Creality CR6. Now I'm kinda curious because I kinda want. Because I'm very curious about the V400. Good night and die dupe. Oh man, I know. You should. I know that General has really good connection to Bambu. You might ask him if he can put in a good word. I was actually thinking of getting us the SV06 because I'm planning to. I've been planning to sell my Prusa Mark III S because Dan, you know my feelings about that thing, right? And I was like thinking, hey, I could just get a Soval SV06 to replace that one. It was like 250 euro, like 250 euro on Black Friday. But then I realized I don't have much money and I'm still waiting for my tax return and my power bill return. I think most people at this point know my distaste of Prusa. I mean, I don't hate the company. The Mark III's just left such a sour taste in my mouth. But yeah, I'm waiting for my tax return. And I'm waiting because the power company expects me to use 15,000 kilowatts. And I'm at minus 2,000 right now. So everything I paid will go back. So in the end, I will have more than enough money. But it's just, things are tight right now. Okay, so let's see. The V400 in the whatever settings they use does it in 14 hours and 14 minutes. So that's 3 hours faster than the Super Racer. Very fast. Very, very, very fast. Any other really fast? They don't. Oh, there we go. Let's look at Anchor Make. Anchor is. Yeah, knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't have bought a Anycubic Predator. But I got the carbon fiber rods for the Anycubic Predator. I got a new board. Actually, if I remember correctly, I haven't checked in a while. My Predator actually has the original version of the Revo on it, where it was just the heater core itself. There was no nozzle or heatsink or anything. I think I put it on that thing. So in the end, I can make my Predator really good too. But man, that's V400. Goddamn. And I was looking at the full one, like the 0.1, and then every single Chinese company is like, yeah, sorry, we don't have Raspberry Pi, so we're not including it. So I would need to source a freaking Raspberry Pi 3 or 4, and they're all like 180 euro. So there's no point in doing that. Okay. Dan can make 21 hours. That's 4 hours faster than the Creality. I'm pretty sure it can actually go faster. By the way, Dan, do you like my little talking head? It's I used to do like Friday Night Funking streams on another account, and somebody made me a little PNG tuber of my character, and I figured this would be more interesting than just watching me just kind of sit here. So there's a little tiny dude going ba ba ba. But yeah, the support is weird on this. I expected more in terms of support from them. And man, I don't really like how the wiring is on the extruder, because that cord is hanging really low. Right, you can see it in the back there. Like, there's like these clips, right? And I've moved them back. So the thing was raised, but it just slid right back. Kind of really annoying. But yeah, after I'm done with the Creality putting the BMG on it and the Full Metal Hard End, I'm gonna revive my Photon. And then I'll probably do my Mono X or my Predator, one of the two. Yeah, I want to do more streams, but I don't really know what to do streams about. I mean, I got the Fuku still in the box, but that's like, let's be honest, you put that thing together in like 15 minutes and just sitting there for like 2 hours waiting for a test print to finish. I mean, this print has been going on for a while, but I've been able to like show Bambu's slicer and just talk about random crap. I just really want a 4-on because that's a big build. I can talk while making it. It's interesting. It's a teeny tiny little thing, and then I can make it go really fast. Make it freaking shake the table apart. But yeah, the Creality has been doing really well. I mean, oh my god, you can. I mean, it's been doing pretty well. I mean, like, it's not too bad. So it's got some layer inconsistencies here, but that's probably the really crappy Creality extruder. Or might be hard end, whatever. I don't like PTFE hard ends. Maybe I should just go to Jason from LDO and be like, hey bro, can we cut a deal? Can I get a deal on the 0.1, please? Yeah, it's kind of sad that I didn't stream earlier, because I could have streamed me building the Prusa Mark 3S. I spent like 3 days working on it. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how easy the supports come off. Any last questions before I go? Do you want to look at something in Lychee? Do you want me to try something out? Because it is 1 a.m. I should be at least packing it up and think about going to bed and then stay up till 3 a.m. anyway. I was just trying to drag the model, but I was actually in OBS. Man, man, man. I should sleep more. What's library? Okay, what's import? Oh, that's just files. Help. Size data, view. Any secret things in the menus? No. References. Oh, that's history, autosave, cloud save. Oh yeah, right. So it's Lychee. With Lychee, you get cloud saving for your prints. Global settings. Force high GPU mode. Sure, let's turn that on. My account, override settings, shortcut editors, themes, all the algorithms. Auto support filament. Okay, that's that. Auto support that. That's all export menu, layout menu, preview menu. 3D mouse. Mobile notification. Interesting. External tools. So yeah, this is for netfab, UV tools. Okay, well, I'm curious. I turned on that high GPU thing. I wonder if it now will render it with my graphics card. Scale 90, whatever. I'm kind of curious to see if it's now suddenly going to start using my graphics card to do the slicing. Okay, then, well, I'm gonna head off to. Let's see, is it using my graphics card now suddenly? Yeah, it is. I can see my graphics. Oh no, that might actually just be OBS. Yeah, it's just 12% 3D use, but video encoding is like 59%. Yeah, that doesn't really change anything in terms of how quickly it slices, I think. Oh. Yeah, that changed nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. It was lovely to stream again. It's been so long. I saw that this thing came out. I was like, I need to stream this. I need to stream this now. It's something that I can talk about, and that doesn't require me showing my face or fiddling with stuff. It's still weird to infills, not weird support. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, good night, everybody, or good evening for those in the US. Happy Thanksgiving. If you haven't eaten yet, enjoy your meal. Don't get too fat. Don't make yourself sick. If you're gonna drink responsibly. Good night and enjoy the rest of your day or night. See ya in the next one, maybe. Whenever I want. Bye bye.